Welcome to Barry's Cooking again. You know, over on Sandwiches of History, I made a pan con pollo, and the recipe called for half of a russet potato. And I thought, well, what am I going to do with the other half? And I thought, wait a second. You've always wanted to try microwave potato chips. Let's give it a go. Got the mandolin out and set to 1/8 of an inch slices. Now I have to rinse them in some cold water several times to get as much starch off of them as possible. So I'm going to have to change the water several times. Now we dry them off. So I went ahead and cut out a piece of parchment paper, the same size as a plate. And we're going to add a neutral oil like a canola oil. And our potatoes, which will also swipe with oil. Now we microwave them for 3.5 minutes on one side, flip them, do another 3.5. Now we transfer it to a plate to cool. But before we move on, we got to season them. So I'm going to do one kosher salt, one with J.O. spice, which is kind of like an Old Bay but more intense, one with everything but the bagel seasoning from Trader Joe's, and one with nutritional yeast. Now we got to let them cool completely so they'll crisp up. I have to say they crisped up really, really nicely. Let's give the one with kosher salt a go. I would never have expected to get something that crunchy in a microwave, but they're perfectly cooked, nice and crunchy, kosher salt. We like that. Next up, let's try the everything but the bagel potato chip. I love that seasoning blend. It works really well in potatoes. Next up, let's give nutritional yeast a go. Nutritional yeast is just tasty. It's kind of nutty, kind of cheesy. And it's good for you too. Last but not least, one with the J.O. spices, which is kind of like a more intense Old Bay. So there you go, it worked. I followed a recipe from allrecipes.com if you want to try it yourself. The only problem with this method is that you get like 8 potato chips at a time. So it's a little bit limiting, but you have to let them cool anyway. So just do a bunch of batches of them, bring them out to your friends and have them be amazed that you got crunchy potato chips from a microwave. All right, see you next time.